Hey guys, I think I've got the cheapest property in California right now. It hasn't been since the '08 crisis since I've seen a stick home on land at these price levels. So I'm pretty excited to show you this one. Now, it's certainly a fixer, but you do get 1,400 square feet, and it's kind of set up as a duplex right now with a studio on one side and a one bedroom main house on the other. And you get about a half acre of wooded land here in the hills of Miramonte. So let's get into it. By the way, my name is Mark Campbell, agent here in Central Valley. And if you got questions about a property, feel free to get in touch with me. I've got my contact details in the description below. Now you're seeing quite a bit of collection of stuff here on the property from the owner. But everything you see is actively being removed. The RV, the trailer, everything is leaving now. So the new buyer is just getting, the land, the home, and yes, that's a little creek running behind the home. This is an older home, so I think it was constructed in 1935. Nice thing about that is it's a very simple construction, so it makes it very easy to maintain. It's on a raised foundation, so a little bit easier, a little less costly, for repairs as compared to a slab foundation. And as I mentioned, it's set up as a duplex right now. Here we're going through the main house, the one half of it right now. This is the original flooring. You can see we've got a pellet stove here for your heating. I didn't see anything for cooling. We've got your kitchen here, and you can also see, that's also original. Here's a little space for your laundry room. And then we got a bathroom and a bedroom. Now, beyond that door leads to a studio apartment. I really wasn't able to go in there as someone's living there now, but I did poke my head in. There's a small kitchen, bathroom, living area with a wood-burning fireplace. And, very well could be a space where you live on one side and rent out the other half to a local. The main panel to the house has a 100 amp service. According to the seller, the roof was just recently replaced. Now we're here in the tool shed where we have the well and booster. It's got a relatively new pump and pipe. And incredibly, the well depth is just 35 feet with a static line at 24 feet. So again, really easy to maintain. Heck, you could probably replace the pump yourself when it's time to change it out. Yep, and it has a 1,500 gallon septic tank as well. So this is in Miramonte, which is about an hour east of Fresno up Highway 180. You're about 15 minutes from the Sequoia National Park Entrance. So that means you get 4 seasons. You'll get a touch of snow during the winter. And you get much cleaner air compared to the valley floor since you're up about 3,000 feet. And up here, you're going to get tons of wildlife as well. So turkeys are in abundance up here, but you'll see deer, boar, the occasional bear. Heck, I've even seen a weasel, if you can believe that. So yeah, for this incredibly low price in California, now we're in 2026, you can still get a piece of land with a creek and a house away from it all. By the way, before you go, if you're trying to maybe get a better pulse on the market, I do send out a market update at the end of every month. It just has the most pertinent details that you want to know. It's got a chart of today's rates as well as the last few months worth. So you can kind of see the direction. It's kind of a leading indicator of where rates are headed. And then also, I do have a chart on the pending sales. This is really giving you an early peek at what's closing right around the corner. So, if you're a seller, this kind of shows you the current buyer demand. And well, if you're a buyer, it's going to be kind of showing you your competition. So I can get this out to you, at the end of every month. You could pause the video here, hit that QR code. It's going to take you, right where you need to go. Or you could text market update to the number on the screen. And my office will make sure that you get this snapshot delivered. We'll see you.